Hello again, ni hao. We're off on another adventure. We're going to what we and I guess a lot of my wife's friends call Chinatown in Atlanta. I don't think the city really, refers to it as Chinatown, but it's where a lot of the Chinese restaurants and stuff are in Atlanta. It's also a China Cultural Center, I think it's called. It's really Taiwanese. It's in the same spot we're going. And where we're going is it's a little food court inside a little strip mall. It's on Chamblee Dunwoody, on the corner of Chamblee Dunwoody and New Peachtree Road, which is runs the same direction as Peachtree Road, which runs the same direction as Peachtree Boulevard, which becomes Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. Ain't that a peach? So we're gonna go there and we'll show you around. It's another food court, so there's several places to eat, and they've got some really good food there that we like. So we don't get to go there as much because it's a little farther from our house, but it's a really good area if you're in the area of Chamblee or close to Chamblee. It's a good place to go check out. There's also a good restaurant in the same strip mall that has pretty good dim sum on the weekends. So we'll try to show you that too. All right, let's go eat. Okay, here we are. This is the corner of Chamblee Dunwoody and New Peachtree, and here is the little strip mall I'm talking about. This Oriental Pearl seafood restaurant is pretty good, actually. They have really good food in general, and they have dim sum on the weekends, and it gets pretty crowded in there sometimes. And there's another one down the street that gets even more crowded that does dim sum on the weekends. But it's pretty good. They're a good restaurant. But where we're going is inside. You see where the two lions are there? That's the entrance. We'll go in there, show you around. This is kind of hidden inside. You see they have a little garden in the middle. My daughter likes to go over there. They got some koi in the pond. Ni hao. All right, this is one of the main reasons we like to come here. You order the noodle soup and they get the dough and make your noodles and then cook it. It's fresh. It's the best tasting noodles we've found in Atlanta. And for those of you who don't, read Chinese, like that menu, they have pictures. Most of these places have pictures you can look at and kind of get an idea what you want to order. It's not quite as entertaining as the Kung Fu noodles that we got in Shanghai, where they actually come out and do a little show for you. And I'll put a link to that on this video so you can see that as well. But it's pretty cool. He's making the noodles right here. Old school. Used to have this really big guy doing this. He's really buff. He's probably been doing it for 20 years, and then this guy started. I don't think he's quite as strong as the last guy, but give him 20 years, he'll probably be a big buff guy too. Got to get some of that spicy sauce for your noodles. Definitely makes it taste a little bit better, even if you just put a little bit in there. Of course, my wife likes a lot. I like it too. I get this most of the time I come here. Today I'm getting something a little bit different so you guys can see some of the other options that they have. basically dividing up the servings right now, I think. She's calling my number. Bajin tofu. Oh, good. Wife's gonna get it. Okay, anyway, they have this big pot back here, constantly boiling water, and they just toss it in there and put the noodles. All right, we got our food now. This is Bajin tofu. It means 8 flavor or 8 taste tofu. There's crab and chicken and fish and some squid, and of course this fried tofu is really good. Tofu by itself is a little tasteless, but they fry it, makes it taste a little bit better, and then the sauce that it's in is awesome. And if you want to get a little rice to eat with this and put the sauce on the rice, it tastes awesome. It tastes really good. And of course we got dumplings for my daughter again, and you can see these dumplings have a lot of vegetable inside. They're pretty good, and my daughter really likes it. It's got egg and shrimp. There's egg in there.
Egg, shrimp, and the vegetable.
Awesome. And of course my wife's got the beef noodle soup, and these noodles taste great. They're so fresh that you can really taste the difference in these noodles and other noodles at most places. You can tell they just made them. All right, eat up. Got to show you guys. This is the imitation crab. This is pretty tasty. I like it. And of course there's little celery, chicken in here, fish, shrimp, little shrimp here, and this tofu. This tofu is very good. You can see inside. Sorry, I'm just filming my hand. See inside. Okay, I just want to give you guys a quick review of the restaurants in here. What's what? Of course, the beef noodle soup place we just got the noodles from. They're really good. The main thing we get from there is the noodle soup. It's pretty awesome. This place at the end, it's a lot of Americanized food. We don't really eat there very often. This is a Japanese place. We've gotten stuff there a couple of times, like some katsu chicken or something like that. Not too bad. This place is really good. This is where we got the bajing tofu. And they have a lot of other stuff. And you know, these places have a lot of pictures. You can come here and look at the pictures and see what you want. And they have a lot of dumplings and steam buns. See little pictures of it over there. And the bajing tofu, of course, is really good from them. And they have like beef noodles and stuff. I mean, what am I trying to say? Beef chow fun. This place next door is a Sichuan style food. They have a lot of really good spicy food. We get the spicy fish and stuff from them too, and they also have some good vegetable dishes, like some bok choy and mushrooms and stuff like that. It's pretty good there. And then way down at the other end, this is kind of a traditional Cantonese style food. They have, you know, the duck hanging in the window down there, and maybe some more familiar American style food. The duck is really good though. Definitely worth a try. All right. And of course, we always got some leftovers. This plate is huge, by the way. I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but I ate about half of it, and this box is full. And it's really cheap here. It's just like the other food court we go to. The prices are really good. All right, we're all done. Let's get out of here. See, they've got this cool little park going here. Of course, lots of mahjong. My daughter loves to come over here and see the fish.
Yeah, that's her wish.
What'd she wish for?
She wanted to sleep over, have fat ass.
Oh, okay. Let's go out that way.
Which way?
Let's go that way. Go walk around. Go. There's the fish. We've got a few little places in here if you want to get some traditional Chinese pottery and bamboo carvings and stuff. There's also a little Chinese grocery store here, just outside in the back. We hardly ever go there. I think the ones on Pleasant Hill are a little bit bigger. Oh, and we took our daughter here and got her haircut once. Pretty good, pretty cheap. There's also a Chinese school in the back. If you go way back behind it, behind the mall. We take our daughter to a different one because this one is a Taiwanese school, and the pinging that they teach is not the right, according to my wife, not the right kind of pinging. All right, it's the end of our trip. Holla, going home.